Good day, another TV to repair. So what do we have? We have a 32-inch TV that came in for repair. I don't know the model, but this looks like an LG or a Samsung. I'm not sure. The TV is plugged in power source. You can see the standby here. Standby. Pressing the power. Let's try to press the power. It's changing. And we have a flashing Samsung. Seems like it's Samsung. We just have the flash and it goes off. Actually, it's staying on, but we have black screen. The TV is now on, but we have black screen. So let me explain about this fault. This is a most common fault on TV, in TV repairs. And actually, this fault made me to like TV repairs. Like, yeah, that's my favorite. If I'm if I'm to choose the kind of repairs that I want to know, I wish to do for the rest of my life, I would say let's do TV repairs because of this fault. It's just a flash and it goes back to dim. The standby light won't go back to red, but will stay on the. Now it's staying on, staying only on green light. Yeah, staying on green light. So what it means is trying to power on, but because something is wrong, mostly on the backlight circuit, we have some electrolyte capacitor. Might be 25 volts, 470 microfarads, or can be what I found on this TV can be 35 volts, 330 microfarads capacitor. The capacitor, with time, they got bulged. They no longer have capacitance to hold the charge. And at some point, you try to power on your TV, it's coming on, it's flashing, and it's going back to dim. So just give me a few minutes. We open the TV, we check out the motherboard. I will see if I was right or not. That's the motherboard for this TV. And what did I told you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you about this? If you check close attention to the capacitor, this one has got a bump. And this capacitor is connected to this external diode. And next to the external diode, we have the connector for the backlights. Through this switching driver. So what I want to check this driver for not to be in short. Everything seems to be fine. So the problem is this capacitor. This capacitor is discharging quickly, and we can't have constant voltage going to the LED strip. That's the reason why this TV is doing that. So we go straight on the capacitor, and the value of the capacitor, exactly what I said, this is 35 volts, 330. And this is the simplest. You see the capacitor as a bump. So pause for space. Always have pause for space to make your job easy. Let's take one from here. Let's take one from here. Um, that the capacitor. The next step is to align these pins. Let's align pins of the capacitor like this. Let's put back the capacitor here. Let's put back the capacitor here. The capacitor is now in place. So all what we need to do is to put all together, and then we can test the TV. So let me put all together and we test the TV again. I put all together, but I didn't put screws just for the purpose of testing. We still have red light here for the standby. If you check closely, you can see the faint red light. Let's power on, and the light changed to green. And this is also a Samsung TV. I thought maybe it's an LG, and our TV is working fine. As you can see, you can see everything is working fine. So this is a common fault on TV repairs. If you see a TV, you press on the power on button, it's coming on, goes off quickly, like you have nothing on the screen, like black screen, but the standby light remains green. You might have some backlights problems, or in our case, this backlight circuit was affected. Mostly the electrolyte capacitor of the bump. You can see this capacitor. This capacitor has got a bump. It's 35 volts, 330 micro. So that was the repair. Our TV is working fine. I can turn it off. I can turn it on again. Yeah, I can turn it on again. You can see Samsung LED TV. It's no longer flashing. It's no longer flashing, and our TV is on again. So just try to love TV repairs. You can fix a lot of TVs. Trust me, I'm fixing more TVs as compared to laptops, phones, because it's very simple. If I'm doing this kind of repair without me being recording, just to open the TV, I see the capacitor is bulged, I change the capacitor, and the next thing we have a working TV. That will take me less than 5 minutes to take like $30-40, which is fine to me. So let me know what you think on the comment section, and if you have anything that you wish to know, try to be patient with me. Our baby is coming. We shall do clear videos. I just have a feeling that this time we ordered the best camera for the microscope, but we'll see. We'll see when it arrived. We'll do some reviews, we'll do some tests and see how far we have make improvement in terms of our videos, especially when you are recording under the microscope. So see you on the next repair. Bye bye.